you say that again?
Anemone. It will have white blooms on this variety, and it's also starting to wake up. So you kind of want to, get these done before they get too big to lessen the stress. Again, just kind of clean them up, and even if you're not dividing, this is the time to be cleaning up the plants. This is another one there. And if you want, you can just kind of rip into it. I'd probably start with something like that. And this is one that spreads kind of crazy. The center of this isn't looking so good after it's kind of spread out to the other parts. Most of your good stuff's on the outside.
So what's different about the center there?
It's gotten a little bit older, so it's just not as vigorous as the outside, as the new roots and everything start expanding to the outside of it.
More vertical?
Yeah. It seems so much more green. The roots are nice. The inside, we're not seeing quite as much of that. I would still plant it because we're still seeing some green coming up, but it's just not quite as vigorous as the outside is. So this, you can get hopefully, I'd probably put that into five new pots or 5 new plants. Oh, what should I do? Grass is an easy one. This is Carl Forster. It gets about 3-4 feet tall. It's probably the most popular grass in Iowa, very hardy. That's another one this time of year to be cutting back the grasses. This would be one that I'd probably use a spade or something to cut. We get a lot of people that ask us as they buy perennials, can you divide them right away? It just depends how full the pot is. But like that guy, he's a good plug to get going again. You see all the green in the grass.
Is that about the size you'd use for grass?
Yeah, that's a perfect plug to get going. This guy, he's possibly you can split this guy again.
So even though you're taking these out of the pots, this would be if we were digging plants up in our yard.
Yep.
That would protect it. Okay.
Yeah, just with this crazy spring we've had, this is a little easier to get some examples.
We don't want to dig stuff up now, do we?
No, it's still froze, so you'll get down a little ways and you'll hit frost. But as soon as you start seeing a little bit of growth, that's the time to start doing that. But that's probably as we get them in to put them in 1 gallon. It's about how big they're going to be. But you can see some of the old stuff, the old grass. Just clean that up as you do it. I've got a hosta here. Hosta's a kind of a fun one. You have to do a little bit shaking off the dirt.
That's not a very big hosta.
No, it's not a very big one to split yet.
About mine.
Yep. And with the hostas, you just kind of want to look and see as you're doing them if the eye is good. That eye is still nice and he's still there. There we go. So you kind of want to split them up, take the good eyes that you're finding in here, throw away the bad ones.
So if you had them in regular garden or regular Iowa soil,
Yep.
Would you let them soak for like 5 minutes in a bucket and then fall apart? I mean,
I
you
like
can't-
them a little bit more dry so that the soil's falling off,
you-
because otherwise you're in mud.
But
Like with like this one's an example. He's pretty wet.
yours come apart so easily in regular soil. If
This
it's
is
dry, it
regular
will.
soil on
If
this.
it's dry, it would.
Yeah, but you know if you have it dry, it's gonna fall apart.
Okay.
Wet, you're just gonna be playing with mud.
They would mat if they were too, wouldn't they?
What's that?
They would mat. That's a deal.
Yep.
Oh, that's a big one. Oh,
This is probably one of the easiest ones to split because you can't really do it wrong. You just got to keep kind of moving them and finding out where their breaks are.
do they form a natural little clump like those irises?
Yeah, they're kind of what you'll be pulling off of that is that.
Okay.
And this is one that, yeah, you know, it takes a little time. There we go.
Is it ever okay just to take a knife and slice through them to get chunks?
Just depends how, you know, how careful you want to be with it, how many divisions you want to. Because doing like, if you just took a knife, you know, you'd probably get 3 divisions out of it. You know, this, you know, I'm getting many. So it just depends how close you want to go. 'Cause even,
If we have a big ring of irises that's all dyed out in the middle, can we dig them up now?
yep. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the iris is the best in the late summer, early fall, but now is, you know, when we're planting them now, it's fine as long as you get them in the soil and then get going before it gets too warm. You don't want them
Because that's the
to.
same thing as just buying a tuber in a plastic and leaving it in a container. isn't it?
Exactly.
You don't expect it to bloom this year, then, but you'll have a.
You might get some blooms. Yeah, you might. Like this is perfect. This is the way you want the roots to look on a daylily. It's nice, plump. You know, kind of that white